No, I don't want to say that. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. But today I'm really excited because I got my results in, and what I'm going to reveal to you guys today are my Ancestry DNA results. Now, when I received the kit in the mail, it did advise me that the results may take 6 to 8 weeks to come back. However, I believe my results came back within like 3 weeks. So that was great for me because I was very anxious while I was waiting. What I'm going to do first is just let you guys know what brought me to this point. So 2020 has been a very interesting year for me thus far. A lot of dynamic changes in my relationships, in my career, and personally. And so I guess you can say I'm on this kind of like self-discovery journey right now. And a big part of my self-discovery journey was figuring out where I come from. So as far as my family goes, my mother and my father met in Brooklyn. However, my mom is from South Carolina and my dad is from the Virgin Islands, more specifically St. Kitts. I've always wanted to do one of these DNA tests, and I just never actually made the decision to go ahead and do it. So I just want to look at the results with you guys, search through, and kind of just explain how I feel about what I found out. And so I'm really excited to share this with you guys, and this experience has been very amazing for me. Like, just going through and seeing where my ancestors are from, what their lives may have been like, where they traveled during the slave trade, where they ended up, where they lived. And I don't know, like, just going through those results just made me feel like I know myself a little bit more. I don't know if that's weird or anything, but yeah, it was just a great experience for me. So I'm pretty excited to share my results with you guys, and I'm just gonna get right into the video. So here's a clip of me doing the swab, and then we'll come back and talk about the results. Let's see. Oh, let's do it. Hey, oh, let's do it. Hey, oh, let's do it. Yeah. It is finally that time. I'm pretty excited to see what my results will be. So I went ahead and activated my kit already online. That's the first thing you need to do. And so now I'm going to move on to step 2, which is gather DNA. So it says I have to fill the tube with saliva. A lot of saliva needs to be. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is kind of gross. Alright, so it says do not eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes before giving your saliva sample. Check. Let's fill the tube until your saliva is at or just above the wavy line. That's the wavy line right there. That is a lot of spit. Okay, here we go. Wait, but I have on lip gloss. Maybe I should clean my lips. Uno momento. So I'm gonna clean my lips off and then I'll get the spin. Here we go. It was much faster than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not trying to zoom in on this. Y'all don't want to see this. All right, but now it says to replace the funnel with the cap. Oh yeah. Now it's going. Solution is in there. You see it? Okay. Shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. Okay. Place the tube in the collection bag. Alright. So I'm gonna seal it. I just have to mail in my sample. We'll see what happens. I don't know. My daddy did tell me that my real daddy was the milkman when I was growing up, so I don't know if he was joking or not. I think he was, because I kind of look like him, but we gonna see. All right, so I got the results up right here on my laptop, and let's get into it. Okay, so according to Ancestry DNA, I am 39% from Nigeria, 29% from Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Bantu people. And what I like about Ancestry DNA is that as you click on each country, it'll let you know like primarily where your ancestors were located. I am 18% from Mali. And some of these names I can't pronounce, but my ancestors were primarily located in Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Liberia, Mali, and Sierra Leone. Then as I go down, 8% from Benin and Togo, 3% Ghana. See, I knew I had a little bit of Ghana in me, you know. And under that 3%, my ancestors were primarily located again in Ivory Coast and Ghana. Then I have 3 different countries that are hitting at 1%, and one is Southern and Eastern Africa hunter-gatherers. And those ancestors were primarily located in South Africa. And then 1% Germanic Europe. And obviously my ancestors were 1% of them were primarily located in Germany. Okay. I mean, hey. I've met a few Germans in my lifetime. And then the last one is Senegal. And in that 1%, there's also up to 4 different countries that are reflected. So I am not surprised, honestly. You know, I knew that I was primarily from Africa. Obviously, with the slave trade, as you scroll down, it shows you the migration. And this is the part that I really enjoy, because in this section, it really specifies like exactly what those people were doing at this period in time, what their life was like, and I don't know, it just made me feel a little bit connected. So it was pretty cool to go through these, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of information. So the migration reflects that my ancestors were part of a number of communities. So the first one is the early North Carolina African Americans. It says, you and all of the members of this community are linked through shared ancestors. You probably have family who lived in this area for years and maybe still do, and that is true. I have a lot of family that lives in the South. And the next one is the Carolinas Eastern Border African Americans. Now this is where it gets a little spicy, because as you know, I said that my dad is from the West Indies, and it shows here that my ancestors migrated to the Lesser Antilles, African Caribbeans. So this right here reflects that my ancestors, well, a big portion of them migrated to Guyana, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Barbados, St. Lucia, Dominica, Guadalupe, Antigua and Barbuda, Puerto Rico, St. Martin, of course, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. John's, British Virgin Islands. The part that I was really like shook about was the Guyana and Venezuela, because I was like, and the last community is the Afro-Bahamians and Afro-Bermudians. So I guess some of my ancestors were located in the Bahamas. That's pretty cool. And the other cool thing that I like about Ancestry DNA is that it gives you a timeline as well. So like you can literally track your ancestors' migration. A couple of things that I asked myself as I was going through this and looking at the results. It doesn't really specify like paternal and maternal, so that's something that I really want to know. I can't say for sure like if my mom's side was located in the North Carolinas or the Bahamas or the Caribbean, or if my dad was. Like, in my mind I would lean towards it just because I know that my dad is from the Caribbean, but who's to say that my maternal side wasn't also reflected in these results. So that's one thing that I would probably want to know, but I'm very happy with this experience. Like I said, the results came back much quicker than I thought they would, so that was a big plus, because I was like, how am I going to be able to wait 2 to 3 months for these results? Like, I was way too anxious. But I can proudly say now that I am an Afro-Caribbean. Oh. Too bad they don't have like an Afro-Caribbean box that you can check, but as much as I can, I'm gonna let it be known I am Afro-Caribbean. Your girl is a Niger girl, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Please, Niger girls, don't come for me. I just came, you know, my people before me came from there, but I'm gonna stick to repping Brooklyn and Harlem.